5 words, a hermetic formula that's traveled through centuries, from the whispered teachings of ancient Egyptian mystery schools to the grimoires of medieval alchemists. As above, so below. Most people say this phrase without really understanding it, thinking it's just a poetic metaphor. But it's not just fancy language. It's a key, one that, when used right, opens the door to a truth that can completely change how you see existence. What if I told you this phrase hides a secret pattern linking your mind to the cosmos? That everything happening high above in the stars resonates within your very cells, and every experience in your life reflects something much bigger happening on invisible levels? For ages, this knowledge has been hidden, silenced, or watered down, not because it's worthless, but because those who truly get it break free from the world's illusions. Anyone who truly understands as above, so below, stops feeling like a victim of circumstances and starts acting like what they really are, a co-creator of the universe. In this video, we'll break down that principle. We'll go beyond spiritual cliches and uncover the real meaning behind those 5 simple words. We'll explore its mysterious origins, its connection to ancient sages, its presence across different spiritual traditions, and most importantly, I'll show you how to use this principle to transform your everyday life. This isn't wordplay, it's an alchemical formula. What happens above, in your consciousness, your thoughts, your subtle vibrations, shapes what happens in your physical world. And what happens deep in your soul echoes among the stars. Get ready, because you're about to see life from a totally new angle. You won't just see the reflection, you'll become the mirror. To really grasp the power of as above, so below, we need to dive into ancient wisdom, where philosophy, spirituality, and sacred science were all woven together into one body of knowledge. This principle, known as the law of correspondence, isn't some modern idea or empty metaphor. It's an eternal truth written into the fabric of the universe. Its earliest source is the legendary Emerald Tablet, attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, a figure part myth, part symbol. Seen as a blend of the Egyptian god Thoth and the Greek Hermes, Hermes Trismegistus is the archetype of the wise master who understands the secrets of the heavens and applies them on earth. In that short but powerful tablet it says, "That which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below," to accomplish the miracles of the one thing. This isn't just decorative language, it's an alchemical formula. It tells us everything is connected through a web of vibrational similarity, a mutual mirror. The big picture reflects the small. The cosmic shapes the biological, the spiritual shapes the material. And this idea isn't unique to Hermeticism. In India's Vedic traditions, for example, there's Brahman and Atman, the universal soul and the individual soul. Atman is essentially the same as the cosmic soul. Brahman tat tvam asi, you are that. It reminds us the universe isn't somewhere out there, it's right here within us. Plato also touched on this truth in his allegory of the cave. The things we see are just shadows cast by higher, perfect forms. The physical world is a faint copy of a higher reality. That which is above, pure ideas, creates that which is below, the material forms. Even in Jewish Kabbalah, the tree of life unfolds from the divine to the earthly through levels of emanation. Each sphere marks a stage where spiritual light descends into dense matter. The higher shapes the lower, and the lower reveals the higher. Look at nature and you see the same pattern. A galaxy's spiral mirrors a seashell. Brain synapses resemble cosmic filaments. Fractals, the golden ratio, the moon's cycle, and the human body all follow the same vibrational pattern, repeating the divine in the earthly. Understanding this isn't just philosophical, it's empowering. Because if you and the universe speak the same language, you can communicate with it, influence it, shape it. As above, so below, and also as within, so without. Now that we've traced the roots of this universal law, it's time to unlock how it works. As above, so below is more than a mystical phrase. It's spiritual technology, a working formula that, once understood and applied, turns you from just a watcher of reality into its conscious creator. Imagine the universe as a mirror, not just any mirror, but one that reflects, amplifies, and densifies. Every thought, every feeling, every inner state you send out to that cosmic mirror comes back to you, amplified and intensified. The world doesn't respond to your words. It responds to your vibration. Picture every person as a transmitter, constantly sending signals through thoughts, emotions, and deep-rooted beliefs. The universe, this intelligent quantum field, this higher mind, responds with exact precision to the dominant frequency you send out. You send the frequency, the universe reflects the form. This is the law of correspondence. This principle connects the invisible and the visible. It says that what happens on a higher level, mental, spiritual, emotional, echoes on the physical level. What you plant in the mind grows in the physical world. What you ignore in your soul shows up as stagnation in your body. What you truly believe in your imagination shows up clearly in your surroundings. It also means your outer reality is just a mirror of your inner state. If there's chaos outside, check for disorder inside. If there's peace out there, celebrate the calm you've created within, because nothing really comes from the outside. Everything starts from within and then projects like a holographic movie onto life's screen. Here's one of the most powerful insights. The universe doesn't care if something is real or imagined. It only reacts to vibration. If you feel fear, even when there's no real danger, you'll attract situations that confirm that fear. If you feel gratitude, even before you have everything you want, you'll draw experiences that match that gratitude. That's why visualization works so well. Feeling something as real inside is enough for the universe to manifest it outside. But here's the crucial part. Many miss thinking alone isn't enough. You have to feel it. Emotion is the spark that lights up the mental image. It's the language the universe understands. Once you get this, as above, so below, stops being just a philosophical idea and becomes a practical tool. You realize that everything can be changed. Your body, your relationships, your money, your purpose. Not by trying to change the outside world, but by shifting what's happening on higher levels of consciousness. What's above isn't the sky, it's your inner world, your mind, your spirit, your energy. What's below is your physical reality, your environment, your daily life. And between them, you're the living bridge, the conscious mirror. So far, we've seen that the universe acts like a mirror, reflecting your inner world back to you. But the law of correspondence means more than just a link between different levels. It shows there's an order, a design, a subtle architecture, connecting all levels of existence, a sacred pattern repeating from planetary orbits to the patterns in your thoughts. To really appreciate this, imagine yourself as a small universe, the microcosm. Your body, organs, energy, and consciousness are a tiny, exact copy of the bigger cosmos, the vast web we call reality. But this isn't just a metaphor, it's a real, active, vibrating connection. Want to understand your energy? Look around you. Want to know your soul's vibration? Notice the quality of your relationships. Want to see what you're sending out unconsciously? Pay attention to your repeating patterns. The universe isn't random, it's precise, but it speaks in a language of symbols, rhythms, emotions, and vibrations. That's why you can say, "I want abundance." But if you feel scarcity inside, the universe will give you more scarcity. It doesn't listen to your words as much as it reads your energy. This principle goes deeper. Everything in the universe repeats in different sizes and scales. What happens on the biggest level also happens on the smallest. A negative thought isn't just a thought. It's a seed that, if nourished, can grow into a reality with physical, emotional, and spiritual effects. Likewise, love, a wise choice, or a sincere affirmation is a seed. Plant it with intention and the universe starts organizing itself to match that pattern. So the above, the cause, flows into the below, the effect. Every real change begins in the unseen. So why isn't this openly taught? Because real power means responsibility. When you realize you create your own reality, you can't blame others or play the victim anymore. You have to choose every thought, feeling, and action carefully, because you're constantly writing your life story in real time. Here's a hidden truth. The connection between levels isn't linear. It happens all at once. What happens above and below doesn't wait for time or space. It happens simultaneously, blending together. That's why a deep inner shift can spark an immediate change outside. Not magic, but because you've reached the root, the place where everything begins. True alchemy, true magic, isn't about turning lead into gold. It's about transforming insecurity into certainty, doubt into faith, fear into love. It's about changing your inner world so that what you show on the outside shines just as brightly as what you've grown inside. When everything aligns, the universe has no choice but to give back to you exactly who you are. The phrase, "as above, so below," is more than just words. It's the universe's operating system, a law that governs every level of existence. But knowing this isn't enough to change your life. You have to live it. Now that you get the idea, it's time to make it part of your daily habits, to turn this deep wisdom into real practice. The first step is to create a calm, sacred space inside yourself at the start of each day. Morning isn't just the start of the clock, it's the energy doorway where you decide, consciously or not, which world you're going to live in today. That's why ancient cultures had morning rituals, sun salutations, prayers, meditation, cleansing baths. You can do the same in a way that fits your life. No incense or exotic chants needed. Just this. For the first 10 minutes after you wake up, don't touch your phone. Your mind is open and ready. Instead of diving into news or social media, set a clear intention. Today, I choose to tune into love, abundance, and truth. Feel that energy, even if just for a few minutes. Breathe, feel, and give thanks. Next, start seeing your surroundings as a kind of mystical mirror. Every situation, every person, every challenge is a symbol reflecting something about you. If something bothers or hurts you, don't react right away. Ask yourself quietly, what part of me is showing up here? What you notice in others is also inside you, whether it's a wound, a shadow, or a hidden strength. Practice this way of seeing, and you'll discover that each day is like a sacred book full of clues to your growth. Before you go to sleep, try visualizing. As your body relaxes and your conscious mind quiets down, your subconscious opens up. Then bring clear, powerful images of what you want to create, not as far-off dreams, but as if they're already real. Feel them deeply, make them yours, and carry them into your sleep. This rewires your deeper energy and starts shifting the above that shapes everything in your life. One of the most powerful practices is to keep your thoughts, feelings, and actions in harmony. You can't attract abundance if you're feeling lack and acting out of fear. You can't call in love if you secretly don't love yourself. Every day, check in with yourself. Am I truly reflecting what I want to attract? When your mind, heart, and actions line up, real magic happens. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. You're not here to become some flawless, enlightened being, but to be a living bridge between heaven and earth, between the invisible and visible, between your higher consciousness and your daily experience. That bridge is you. You've come this far for a reason. The soul doesn't believe in coincidences, only callings. This message isn't just something you heard. It's a doorway you've walked through. As above, so below. 5 simple words that now hold new meaning for you. We've explored where it comes from, felt how it works in your body, your thoughts, and your world. And now there's no going back. Once truth takes root, it pushes out illusion. Here's the deepest truth. There's no above without a below to reflect it. No spirit that doesn't want to be embodied. No divinity that doesn't want to show up through you. You are the sacred stage where soul becomes flesh, where the universe becomes experience. Everything in the cosmos comes together so you can live it, feel it, and move through it. So, what will you reflect from now on? Will you keep vibrating from pain or healing? Will you project fear or shine with faith? Will you repeat old stories or write new ones in the story of reality? The law of correspondence puts a big responsibility in your hands. You are the source of your experience. It's not about waiting for the world to change. It's about realizing that everything you see and live shows what's inside you. Change the inside, and the outside changes too. Shift your thinking just a little, and you change a whole scene in your life. Change your energy, and you reshape your world. Make a commitment now. Breathe deep. Look around and say, what I see is me. Who I am changes what I see. If this message has sparked something in you, don't let it fade. Subscribe to keep exploring these powerful truths history tried to hide. Let me know in the comments which part hit home for you. Share this with someone ready to face their reflection and recognize their own divine light. This isn't the end. This is just the first door. Now that you've walked through, the universe will respond, not because you forced it, but because you remembered who you really are. Look at your hands. Observe them carefully, beyond their everyday function. Have you ever paid attention to the lines that cross your palms? Perhaps without realizing it, you possess a unique mark, an unusual shape that, according to various spiritual traditions, carries profound significance. The letter M. This mark is not just a mere coincidence, but a symbol that speaks to deeper truths about who you are and the path you're meant to walk in life. Throughout history, hands have been revered as maps of our existence, an intricate canvas where the lines tell stories of our character, our fate, and even our cosmic connection. Palmistry, The ancient practice of reading the lines on the hands has been practiced for centuries in civilizations such as India, China, and Egypt. According to palmistry, the lines on our palms reveal hidden aspects of our personalities and destinies, acting as a mirror to the soul, reflecting not only the past, but also potential futures. Among these myriad lines, there is one particularly intriguing combination. When the heart line, the head line, and the lifeline intersect in a specific way, they form the letter M. This symbol has captivated mystics, scholars, and spiritual seekers for centuries. The presence of the M on your hand is often associated with extraordinary intuition, a heightened sensitivity that allows individuals to perceive things beyond ordinary understanding. Those with this mark are believed to possess an innate ability to sense what others cannot see, whether it be hidden truths, the emotions of others, or insights into the future. For some, this special mark suggests that the person has a mission in life, a purpose that transcends the ordinary, a higher calling waiting to be discovered and nurtured. It's not merely a physical characteristic, it's said to be a sign that the soul carries a deeper potential, a unique purpose that, when unlocked, can change the course of a person's life. The M mark is seen by some as an indicator of individuals destined for greatness, whether in their spiritual journey, their career, or their personal growth. But how much of this is real? Is the presence of this M just another superstition, or is there something in the lives of those who bear this mark that truly sets them apart from the rest? In recent years, modern science has demonstrated how our thoughts and emotions shape not only our brain, but also the reality we experience. Could it be that the M on our hands is a manifestation of the intricate connection between our mind, body, and the universe? Some believe that it is not just a coincidence, but a reflection of the powerful energy within us, an energy that links us to something greater than ourselves. In this video, we will delve into the history and spiritual roots of this fascinating mark, tracing its origins in ancient cultures and examining its deeper meanings from both a mystical and psychological standpoint. Most importantly, we will explore how this knowledge can empower you in your own life. After all, if you bear this mark, it may not be mere fate. It might be a sign, a message that within you lies a dormant power waiting to be awakened. So stay with us until the end and discover whether you are one of the chosen few with this mysterious mark on your hand. Perhaps after watching this, you will never look at your hands in the same way again. From the very beginning of human history, our hands have held a special place in our understanding of the world. They were more than tools of survival. They were seen as sacred instruments that connected us to the divine. In numerous ancient cultures, the belief that the lines on the palms held the key to understanding one's destiny was widespread. These lines were thought to hold secrets about personality traits, life's purpose, and even the fate that awaited each individual. Palmistry, the art of interpreting the hands, flourished in civilizations such as those of the Egyptians, the Chinese, and the Hindus. In these cultures, sages, mystics, and spiritual leaders studied the lines of the palms to gain insight into the deeper currents of life. One of the most compelling aspects of palmistry is the letter M, which is formed when the heart line, head line, and lifeline intersect in a particular way. The meaning of this mark has fascinated many over the centuries, leading to debates about its true significance. For the ancient Egyptians, hands were seen as extensions of the soul. Pharaohs and gods were often depicted in sculptures and hieroglyphs, with hands held in certain postures symbolizing power, divinity, and spiritual authority. The Egyptians believed that certain marks on the palm were divine signs, indicating that the individual had been chosen for a higher purpose. Those who bore the M were viewed as people with spiritual gifts, endowed with a special connection to the divine. They were thought to possess an innate ability to influence the world around them, shaping the course of their lives and the lives of others. In India, palmistry has a deep-rooted history that stretches back to the Vedic period. According to ancient texts, sages believed that cosmic energy flowed through every human being, manifesting in different forms, especially on the palms. The M shape, which appears at the intersection of the head, heart, and lifelines, was considered a powerful symbol. For these sages, it was a sign that the person marked with this shape possessed an extraordinary amount of intuition, wisdom, and foresight. This belief was not just confined to India. Many spiritual masters around the world echoed similar sentiments, claiming that those with this mark often demonstrated abilities that set them apart from the general populace, including psychic skills, leadership qualities, and profound spiritual awareness. In ancient China, palmistry was deeply intertwined with the philosophical concepts of the flow of Chi, the vital life force that is said to permeate all things in the universe. Just as the body is connected to the cosmos through Chi, the lines on the palms were thought to be pathways for this energy. The presence of the M was interpreted as a sign of harmony between the two fundamental energies, yin and yang, representing balance and duality. People marked with this symbol were believed to be in sync with both their rational and emotional sides, equipped to make wise decisions that align with both their intellect and their heart. This profound connection between body and soul was seen as a rare gift, one that allowed individuals to transcend ordinary life and play pivotal roles in their communities. The fascination with the lines of the hand wasn't merely confined to mysticism and spiritual belief systems. It extended to the realm of science as well. Fingerprints and the distinct lines on the palms have long been studied, and they have been found to serve as a unique identifier for each individual, showcasing the diversity of human identity. The M, however, transcends mere physical characteristics, remaining an enigmatic symbol that unites people across different cultures and eras. It raises the intriguing question of whether there is more to this mark than just superstition. Perhaps there is a deeper, hidden truth that links certain individuals to a higher purpose. Could it be that the lines on our hands are not random, but instead reflect our innermost energy, our life experiences, and the course our lives are meant to take? The M on the palm has always been regarded as a mark of spiritual distinction. It represents the intersection of three key lines: the head line, which symbolizes intelligence and reasoning; the heart line, which governs our emotions and relationships; and the lifeline, which reflects the strength of our vital energy and the path we are meant to follow. When these three lines converge to form an M, it is said that the individual possesses a remarkable equilibrium between mind, heart, and spirit. This harmony is thought to empower them to navigate life with clarity and purpose, enabling them to make decisions that resonate with both their intellect and their deepest emotional wisdom. People with the M on their palm are often celebrated for their intuitive abilities. They possess an uncanny knack for sensing the underlying energies of a situation, understanding what others may not even articulate, and predicting outcomes with remarkable accuracy. This heightened intuition often makes them excellent leaders, counselors, and healers. People who not only understand their own emotions, but also the needs of others, offering guidance in ways that others may struggle to do. In ancient cultures, shamans, mystics, and wise figures were often marked by this symbol, as it was believed to indicate their deep connection to the unseen forces that shape the world. Their role was to interpret these subtle energies and provide wisdom to those around them. In modern times, those with this mark tend to be highly empathetic, often relying on their intuition to navigate life. They seem to have an innate understanding of the world, allowing them to make decisions that reflect both their emotional depth and their intellectual clarity. Their subconscious minds appear to operate at a heightened level, allowing them to tap into a source of knowledge that others may not readily access. Additionally, the M is also associated with incredible determination and resilience. People who bear this mark often display a tenacity in the face of adversity, a drive to overcome obstacles, and a strong will to achieve their goals, regardless of the challenges that may arise. This combination of intuition and perseverance makes them formidable individuals, capable of turning their visions into reality. Throughout history, many great leaders, successful entrepreneurs, and individuals who have had a lasting impact on the world have been identified with this mark. While there is no scientific proof to validate the connection, the symbolism behind the AM encourages us to reflect on the role of determination, self-discipline, and inner strength in the pursuit of success. It suggests that sometimes those who are destined for greatness are not just lucky. They are guided by an unseen force that aligns their mind, heart, and spirit toward fulfilling their life's purpose. For many spiritual traditions, the M is also seen as a sign of protection. It is not just a mark, but a divine symbol, indicating that those who possess it are under the guidance of a higher force. The M acts as a reminder that you are not alone on your journey and that every experience you go through is part of a larger, meaningful plan. In this sense, it provides reassurance that there is purpose in every step we take, whether joyful or challenging. By trusting our intuition, individuals bearing the M are often believed to find the right path in life, regardless of the circumstances that might seem to hinder them. It's as if the universe or a higher power is constantly guiding them toward their mission. Even in the esoteric and metaphysical realms, the M has a deep connection to the idea of spiritual awakening. Many believe that those who bear this symbol are more likely to undergo profound moments of enlightenment. These individuals often experience periods of intense introspection where they question the very nature of reality, seeking answers to deeper truths beyond the material world. In some spiritual circles, it is said that these moments of illumination are not accidental, but rather a natural consequence of their unique life path, one that is influenced by the divine forces represented by the M. If you happen to have the letter M on your palm, you may be wondering what this means for your own life. Is it just a coincidence, or does this symbol truly carry a deeper significance for you? In the next section, we will dive deeper into how you can apply this knowledge to enhance your life, develop your natural abilities, and use the power of this mark to create meaningful growth in every aspect of your being. Now that we've explored the spiritual and historical meaning of the M on your hand, the next question is, how can you harness this knowledge to empower your life? While some might focus solely on the esoteric or symbolic interpretation of the mark, it's also important to see the M as a reminder that you are equipped with a unique combination of intuition, determination, and protection. Though the presence of this mark doesn't guarantee success on its own, it serves as a foundation that encourages you to tap into your inner potential and shape your own destiny. People who bear the M on their palm are often known for their heightened intuition. However, intuition is not simply a passive gift. It is a skill that can be cultivated and strengthened over time. One of the most effective ways to enhance your intuition is through practices like meditation and mindfulness. By regularly quieting your mind, you give yourself the space to observe your thoughts without judgment, allowing you to better recognize both internal and external signals. Intuition doesn't always come as a dramatic revelation. Sometimes it presents itself in more subtle ways, perhaps as a fleeting feeling or a hunch that nudges you in a particular direction. Learning to trust these instinctive feelings will reveal that your subconscious often holds the answers, even before your conscious mind processes them. One helpful method to sharpen your intuition is to keep a journal. When you're faced with a decision, jot down your initial impressions or gut feelings about the options before you. Over time, you'll likely be amazed by how accurate these early impressions are, reinforcing the power of your intuition. But success is not merely a result of intuition. It also relies on the ability to act with determination and discipline. The letter M has long been associated with individuals who possess an unshakable will and perseverance. If you carry this mark, one of the best ways to honor its meaning is by embracing a growth mindset. Rather than seeing setbacks as insurmountable failures, try to view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Successful people don't shy away from failure, they embrace it as a powerful teacher. To cultivate this mindset, focus on developing self-discipline. Set clear, achievable goals, work toward them consistently, and avoid distractions that do not align with your aspirations. One powerful technique to strengthen your determination is creative visualization. Take a few minutes each day to vividly imagine your success. Picture yourself achieving your goals and feel the excitement and pride that would accompany that achievement. As research in neuroscience suggests, the brain does not distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences, especially when the emotions attached to them are intense. This visualization practice can serve to reinforce your confidence and motivation, making your dreams feel more tangible and achievable. In summary, the M on your palm is much more than a simple shape. It is a symbol of a unique life path filled with potential, intuition, and strength. It's a sign that you are guided by a higher power and that you have the tools within you to unlock your highest purpose. By understanding its deeper meaning and applying the principles of intuition, determination, and visualization, you can harness this mark to create lasting change and empowerment in your life. Having the letter M on your palm might be more than just a physical mark. It could be a sign that you are destined for something greater in life, a calling that transcends ordinary existence. This mark does not necessarily indicate that you will become a famous global leader or a public figure, but rather it signifies that your life holds a deeper purpose, one that you may not have fully realized yet. The key to uncovering this purpose lies within you. To begin your journey of self-discovery, ask yourself the following questions. What activities make you lose track of time? What challenges do you feel passionate about solving? How can you use your talents to leave a positive impact on the world? Often, the answers to these questions lie in the very things you already love to do. If you feel naturally drawn to art, teaching, healing, or helping others, these passions might be the doorway to discovering your true mission. Pay attention to the signs that life presents to you, for each one is meant to guide you along your unique path. In many cultures, it is believed that the M on the palm is not only a symbol of a person's potential, but also a protective sign. This mark is thought to shield individuals from negative energies and harmful influences. However, in a world that is often filled with distractions, conflicting energies, and emotionally charged situations, it is crucial to take proactive steps to protect your energetic field. Begin by surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, rather than those who drain your energy. Learn to say no to situations that do not align with your well-being, and cultivate habits that strengthen your energy, such as spending time in nature, practicing deep breathing, and using positive affirmations. One powerful technique to maintain your energetic balance is to visualize a protective shield. Picture a golden light surrounding your body and mentally affirm, "I am protected, my energy is pure, and my intuition is clear." Repeating this daily will help you feel more centered and empowered, allowing you to stay aligned with your true self. As we have delved into the mystery of the letter M on the palm, we have explored its significance in ancient traditions and how it reflects important aspects of our personality, destiny, and intuition. However, the true value of this mark is not in the mark itself, but in what it represents. A reminder to look inward, to discover your hidden strengths, and to connect with a life that is both authentic and meaningful. This mark invites you to embark on a journey of self-awareness where you can unlock your full potential and live a life that aligns with your higher purpose. So, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you let it fade away as just a passing curiosity, or will you allow it to ignite a new level of consciousness within you? The choice is yours. In the end, what matters most is not the mark on your hand, but what you decide to do with the wisdom already within you. The letter EM on your palm is not a predetermined fate. It is a gentle nudge from the universe, reminding you that you possess the inner gifts needed to transform your life. If you are willing to cultivate them, it is like a map etched into your palm, but the journey is yours to choose. Think about it. If intuition is one of your natural strengths, are you truly listening to that inner voice? Or are you letting doubts and external distractions drown it out? If determination is a key trait associated with the M, are you using it to persevere through challenges and stay committed to your goals? Or are procrastination and fear of failure holding you back? Having this mark does not guarantee success, but it serves as a powerful message from the universe. You have incredible potential. Use it wisely. If you have read this far, it means that something in this message has resonated with you. Perhaps you sense that there is more to you than you ever realized, that you have felt an inner call to awaken your true essence. Don't ignore that feeling. Take a moment to reflect. How can you apply this newfound knowledge to your life? What habits or thoughts must you change to align your reality with your purpose? How can you harness your intuition, inner strength, and ability to create your own destiny? The answers are within you, waiting to be discovered, and this is where your true journey begins. It is not the mark on your hand that matters, but the choices you make today to step into your authentic self. Now you can close this chapter and continue with your routine, or you can choose a new path. A path of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. If this message has sparked something within you, know that you are not alone. Thousands of seekers and explorers of the unknown are on a similar journey in search of answers that lie beyond the surface. Join our community by subscribing to the channel, where we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe, the mind, and the spirit. If this message has resonated with you, give this video a like and share it with someone who may benefit from discovering their own true potential. Because remember, knowledge grows when it is shared. Finally, I want to leave you with this question. If you knew you could shape your destiny, if you truly understood that everything is in your hands, what would you do today to begin changing your life? Reflect on that, and I'll see you in the next video. Have you ever felt like you're aging more on the inside than on the outside? Like your energy, your glow, that spark you once had just isn't the same anymore? What if I told you aging doesn't actually begin with your skin, but in your energy field, and the key to feeling young again isn't in creams or surgery, but in an invisible code you can reactivate from within? Listen closely. What I'm about to share isn't some surface-level trick or a passing fad. It's an ancient secret that's been hidden for centuries. A truth powerful enough to reverse the wear on your soul, awaken your vital energy, and restore not just your outward youth, but the spiritual strength you may have lost without even realizing it. Here's the thing no one tells you. Your body ages when your energy fades. But if you reprogram your bioenergetic field, you can reset your internal clock, bring back your vitality, and feel alive, connected, and purposeful again. In this video, you'll learn exactly how, and I'll share a simple sacred exercise you can start using today. No matter how many years you've lived, what truly counts is how bright your inner light is. You've been taught that aging is inevitable, that it's just time passing, natural wear and tear, and cellular breakdown. But what no one tells you is that long before your skin wrinkles or your hair loses its shine, something deeper begins to weaken quietly: your energy field. Because true aging doesn't begin in your body, it starts in your soul, in the loss of purpose, in disconnecting from your vital energy, in forgetting who you really are. Every emotion you don't express, every negative thought you hold on to, every day you go through on autopilot chips away at your inner frequency. And when that frequency drops, your body reacts. You feel heavier, more tired, older, even if you're not. Have you noticed some people look young for their age, and others, though young, already seem worn out? The difference isn't their age, it's their energy. And energy doesn't lie. When you're full of life, hope, and spiritual connection, it shows. Your eyes sparkle, your skin glows, your whole presence feels youthful. But when you carry guilt, fear, frustration, or resignation, your energy dims, becomes dense, and aging speeds up. That's why the real secret to rejuvenation isn't found in labs, pills, or cosmetic treatments. It's inside you, in your ability to restore your original vibration, in your power to reprogram your biology through awareness. And though it might sound mystical or far-fetched, energetic science backs it up. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create measurable frequencies, and those frequencies directly impact how your cells work. It's time to realize. Your body follows your energy, and your energy follows your consciousness. So when you raise your awareness, you rejuvenate from the inside out. Sometimes you feel something inside fading but can't put your finger on it. It's not just physical tiredness. It's like it's harder to smile, to get excited, to connect. Like the world loses its color and you start forgetting who you were before all the noise. That's energetic aging, and many people experience it without even knowing, because it doesn't always show as wrinkles or illness. Sometimes it shows as subtle apathy, loss of passion, or feeling disconnected from your soul. Have you ever woken up feeling unmotivated despite a good night's sleep? Noticed things that used to excite you no longer do? Felt old inside while still seeing youth in the mirror? These are signs your energy is aging before your body, and the worst part is, it's silent. It happens when you keep betraying yourself, give up on your dreams out of fear, live on autopilot in routines that don't feed your spirit. Every time you disconnect from what you love, every time you settle for a life that doesn't light you up, your energy field weakens and your body starts showing it. Your skin loses its glow, your eyes lose their shine, your posture slumps, and your soul retreats. True youth isn't about age. It's about inner growth, the strength of your purpose, the vibration you give off when you live aligned with your truth. Ignore that inner call, and life becomes repetitive, heavy, and magicless. But here's the good news. Your energy can renew, your light can come back, and your soul can always remember. Your body isn't just carrying you, it's a living map of your energy. Every cell, organ, and tissue responds to your inner vibration. And that vibration isn't just about what you eat, but what you think, feel, and believe. Science now shows that stress, guilt, and chronic sadness literally age you, changing your cellular chemistry, shortening telomeres, weakening your immune system. But few realize you can reverse it with awareness, because your body listens to every thought. When your inner story is full of fear, lack, or giving up, your biology mirrors that. Your energy dims. The good news is consciousness works like a switch. You can light up your energy field with small acts of presence, gratitude, and honesty. When you speak kindly to yourself, move with intention, breathe deeply, your body notices and responds. It relaxes, repairs, and rejuvenates. The secret to feeling alive again isn't a miracle cream or cosmetic procedure. It's coming back to yourself, remembering that your energy isn't something you have. It's who you are. The more you align with this truth, the younger you'll feel. Now that you know real rejuvenation starts in the soul, not the skin, I'm going to share 3 powerful practices to help you restore your energy field and awaken your inner youth. You don't need anything external, just presence. 1. The conscious breathing ritual at dawn. When you wake up, before you check your phone or talk to anyone, sit quietly and do this. Close your eyes. Breathe in deeply for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly for 8 seconds. Keep going for 7 minutes. As you breathe, picture golden light entering through the top of your head with each inhale, and a dark cloud leaving through your mouth with each exhale. This calms your nervous system, lifts your energy, and activates your heart's power. 2. Water as a gateway for reprogramming. When you shower, don't just go on autopilot. Water is a powerful cleanser, not just for your body, but for your energy. Before you start, put your hands over your heart and say out loud, "This water washes away everything I no longer need. Every drop restores my light, my youth, my truth." As the water flows, feel it carry away not just dirt, but heavy emotions, old memories, and burdens that aren't yours. Step out of the shower feeling like you've just left a sacred space. 3. The nightly energetic repair circle. Before you fall asleep, close your eyes and gently trace a small clockwise circle over your belly button with your index finger for 1 minute. This ancient move wakes up the second chakra, the center of regeneration, sensuality, and vitality. As you do it, softly say to yourself, "My body heals, my energy restores, my soul remembers who it is." This isn't superstition. These rituals work because they activate your awareness. And wherever awareness goes, energy follows. Nothing ages your body, soul, and energy faster than abandoning yourself. And no, it's not just physical neglect. It's something much deeper and more damaging, emotional and energetic abandonment. Every time you force yourself to stay where your soul feels drained, every time you silence your pain just to avoid discomfort, every time you ignore your deepest needs to please others, you're sending a silent but harmful message to your body. I'm not worth taking care of. And your body hears it. It always does. The deepest wrinkles don't show on your skin. They come from inner betrayal, from the moments you stopped choosing yourself. When you refuse yourself rest, tears, boundaries, or the right to say no, your vital energy gets blocked and life feels heavy. Did you know self-abandonment carries one of the heaviest vibrations? It doesn't just weaken your energy, it actually disrupts your cell's ability to regenerate, causing your organs, skin, and energy to age faster. That's why so many people feel constantly drained. Their eyes lose their sparkle, nothing excites them, and they look dull even if they take care of their appearance. Their soul is just left behind. But here's the amazing news. Just as you've unknowingly abandoned yourself, you can come back to yourself. How? By simple but powerful acts of reconnecting. Consciously choose who you spend your time with. Every day, ask yourself, what does my soul need today? Decide to let go of inherited pain and stop repeating patterns that aren't yours. Honor your emotions without judgment and accept yourself fully, even when no one else sees. And here's a phrase that can change everything if you make it your own. My energy is sacred, and today, I choose to come back to myself. Saying this with intention is more powerful than any cream, supplement, or outside fix, because true youth doesn't start with what you use on your body. It starts with what lets you feel, live, and honor yourself. The latest science proves it, and the oldest spiritual traditions always knew it. Your body isn't ruled just by genetics. It responds to your vibration. What does that mean? It means you're not doomed to feel worn out as you age. Every cell reacts to the frequency you put out, and that frequency, though invisible, is your choice every moment. Age isn't what matters. It's your energetic field. When you live in stress, fear, frustration, or resentment, your energy drops and your body's ability to heal slows down. Your cells stop repairing, your skin dulls, your breath gets shallow, and your body slowly poisons itself with trapped emotions. But here's where the magic happens. When you raise your energy with awareness, your whole system rejuvenates. Your electromagnetic field grows. Your cells get more oxygen and light. Your mind clears and your soul wakes up again. This isn't just a metaphor, it's real energetic biology, and it all starts with a choice. Today, I lift my energy and let my body follow. How? Breathe deeply every day like life begins right now. Speak words that lift gratitude, love, trust, and truth. Choose thoughts that build up instead of tear down. Surround yourself with people and places that feed your light, not drain it. Pause. Honor silence. Find your center. This isn't a quick fix. It's deep reprogramming. Your body can heal, but only if you give it permission through your vibration. Because what wears you down fastest isn't time itself, but the weight of what's unresolved. When you clear away what no longer serves you and vibrate from your truth, youth doesn't just come back. You become youth. Now you see that knowing isn't enough. You have to practice, apply, and activate. So here's a simple but powerful ritual. No beliefs required, just presence. If you do this with intention, it can start shifting your energy today. Do it for 7 mornings. You only need 5 minutes in your focus. Step 1. Living water. Before you check your phone, stand in front of a mirror. Take a mindful sip of water, warm and with sea salt is best, and wash your face slowly. As you do, whisper or think, "Today I choose to see life with fresh eyes." My soul rejuvenates, my body listens. Step 2. Energetic breathing. Breathe in deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Hold for 4 seconds, then exhale through your mouth for 6 counts. Repeat this 7 times. Feel fresh energy flowing in and everything that no longer serves you flowing out. Step 3. Light visualization. Picture a golden light coming down from above, entering through the top of your head. Feel it healing your cells, cleansing your skin, and oxygenating your blood. Say to yourself, "My body is a sacred temple. Life's energy flows freely through me. Step 4. Seal your intention. Place your hands over your chest and thank your body. Make your daily promise. Today, I choose to love myself. Today, I choose to live lightly. Today, I choose to shine. Never underestimate small acts. The body hears what the soul declares. Repeat this ritual each morning for 7 days and you'll notice changes in your face. But more importantly, you'll feel your energy shift. Real rejuvenation doesn't start at the skin. It starts with your frequency. Now you know it's not just about creams, diets, or workouts. The hidden secret to feeling young again begins when you remember your light, clear away who you're not, and reconnect with the pure energy inside you. Here's something no one tells you. Your body changes when your vibration changes, and your vibration shifts when you consciously choose to love, care for, and free yourself. Don't look outside for what's already inside. Your soul already knows how to bloom again, and if you've made it this far, it's no accident. It means a part of you is ready to awaken, to stop time, and to live with renewed energy, aligned with your true purpose. If this message touched something inside you, let me know in the comments. What part spoke to you the most? Are you ready to try the ritual? Share this video with someone who needs to reconnect with their vital energy. Maybe you're the unseen thread guiding them back to their center. And if this wisdom resonates with your soul, subscribe and hit the bell. Here, we don't just share information, we share soul memories, forgotten truths, and spiritual keys to heal. Raise your frequency and shine once again. Thanks for being here, because if you're watching this, it means you've already started your rejuvenation journey, and no age can stop you.